So now I'm going to show you an example of unthinking discrimination. Now, here's our car, and just to put this into some sort of context, this is Stroud Hill Camping and Caravanning Park, and what they say is that if you pay £2.50 you can put your car beside your motorhome. If you have a caravan, then that makes no difference at all, but apparently if you have a motor car, a car which you're towing becomes an extra car. Now, just to show you how ridiculous this is, here is our motorhome, and there is the space. I mean, you know, I see no reason at all why this is such a problem, why they feel they have to charge £2.50 a night. And it's bonkers. It's not very much distance, but the actual point of discrimination is this: the people who need to have their car close to their motorhomes are people who are likely to be the disabled, and therefore to charge them £2.50 a night to park their car next to their motorhome is quite simply blatant discrimination. But of course, if you've got a caravan, it's not a problem. Oh, and the other thing is, of course, if they were to make an allowance for people who are disabled and say, well, because you're disabled you don't need to pay the £2.50 a night, then it becomes discriminatory on the part of those of us who are not disabled. So whichever way you look at it, not only is it ridiculous and unfair, and in fact totally discriminatory, but also it is extremely bad business. Because you see, Pidley being not far from Huntingdon, and with Tad and Natalie living in Huntingdon, we would of course make several visits. And of course, as I was saying, with Tad and Natalie living so close to here, this was probably one of the places we might have stayed coming to visit them. So if you like, maybe 3 or 4 times a year times £30 a night, well, we're not going to come here again because of this discriminatory policy. So in business terms, Dave, who, I don't know who Dave is, but Dave's allegedly the owner of the place, is obviously going to lose our business. Well, frankly, where's the common sense in that? And by the time this has been seen by a few people on YouTube and on Facebook, etc, 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 I suspect there may be quite a few people who will follow suit and will spend their money elsewhere. So a message direct to you, Dave: you've been a bit daft there. As well as discriminatory, you've been a bit silly business-wise.